Okay, and so you guys have both done this before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know what to do. Okay, so I just got here, so let's go after it here. This is the chemical. Okay, and so you can see we're getting it all over the stone just that much. This is a community service program, and so I will invite anyone that wants to participate in this thing to come help us clean gravestones. We know what we're doing, we're very good at it, and we don't charge for it. Just get it wet. We did 40 some stones that were right over there, and I use this one as an example. This stone looked just like that on Saturday morning. It's kind of a way of honoring all these people that have gone before us, to give them the respect of at least cleaning their gravestones. Now this guy happens to be a veteran. How do I know it? Because it says captain on there. And here's the other reason I know it. See that thing? That means he was one of those folks that was in the Confederate Army here. Lexington is as old as our country is, older. So you have folks that are buried here that are pre-Revolutionary War. There's about 8,000 people buried here. I understand about 10% of those are veterans, and you'll find veterans there from every engagement the United States has been in, including the Revolutionary War, all the way from there to the current wars in World War I, World War II. And obviously, since this is Lexington, Virginia, there are a number of Confederate soldiers that are also buried here. I have two great-grandfathers. One was a lieutenant in the Grand Army of Republic from Iowa. My other great-grandfather from South Carolina was also a soldier, and he fought for Robert E. Lee, so it goes way back. My father was a survivor of Pearl Harbor. He was on the battleship California when it was sunk that morning. I had a wife who was a Navy nurse who was in the war when we took out Saddam Hussein. And then I was a naval officer for 24 years. I graduated from the Naval Academy in June of 1969. In November, I got an all-expenses-paid trip to go to Vietnam. I was there for Thanksgiving. We've been very proud to serve our country, and in our case, we all happen to be in the Navy. So that makes a big difference during the Army-Navy football game. But we are, if you go all the way back, we're about as American as you can get on both sides. I lived as a child with a father who was a real veteran who did everything but die during World War II, and that embedded on me. I think a lot of veterans that really served in harm's way, you'll find that they don't like to talk about it. It was too painful, it was too difficult, and even now there's many veterans who are suffering because there's kind of something subhuman about going and doing the dirty work that you need to do to go defend our country. Go ahead. If you watch us clean some graves, the process, you'll see for yourself, it's somewhat of a cathartic experience because this gravestone is converted right in front of us from a cold stone to a real human being who lived. There have been all sorts of people that were vilely attacking each other and shooting each other and went to war. It's gone on and on and on. But we seem to have this magnet that ultimately brings us back together. It's my understanding that most societies, most cultures, most histories have lasted in round numbers about 250 years. Well, here we are, and so the question for all of us to think about, will there be a United States 250 years from now? Think about it. And there's something that you can do about that. You can have compassion, you can get along with each other, and you can argue respectfully from those who have a different degrees, but we don't need to go beyond that. I'm Dennis Bussey, and this is our American Story.